Make a star-shaped cake. Baking a cake for a birthday, Christmas, or any other celebratory event is a nice gesture. The person who the cake is for will really appreciate your efforts since it shows that you care a lot for him. While a normal round or square-shaped cake is enough for any person receiving it to smile wide, designing the cake with the more uncommon cake shapes is a good way to go. They will seem surprised and kind of wonder how you even made it. For instance, a cake made in a perfect star shape. You normally don't see cakes shaped like it simply because it is hard to do freestyle. Well, if you think it difficult, then think again. The process is simple and can be done with only a basic knowledge of baking. Here are some steps. Purchase the mold. The easiest way to bake a cake in the shape of a perfect star is by purchasing a mold or baking pan in the shape of a star. Your local supermarket or home supply store should have them in different sizes and depth. The popular retail conglomerates like Target, Wal-Mart, and K-mart have them as well. If by some rare chance you can't get your hands on one, then you can use a regular circular pan and just make the triangle cuts freestyle to create a star-shaped cake. Preheat your oven. Every baking stint starts with the preheating of the oven. The temperature should be at about 325 to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Make the batter. If you are making the cake batter from scratch, then good for you, that is the way to go. Pour in all the ingredients and start whisking and mixing it up. Of course, for baking beginners, you should start out with a commercial cake mix that you can find along the aisles of your local grocery and supermarkets. The box comes with a ready-to-use mix that you will merely have to blend until you achieve the right consistency. Anyway, the cake mix comes with instructions on the box. Follow the instructions until you reach the desired results. Start baking. Before you start pouring and spreading the cake mix into the mold, spray the pan with baking spray. This will lubricate the pan so that the cake will not stick to it. It will make it easier for you to transfer to another platform after baking. Once that is done, pour the cake mix and spread evenly on the mold. If you are using a star-shaped mold, then all you have to do is insert the pan and let it bake for about 40 to 45 minutes, dependent on the instructions on the cake mix box. Now, if you are using a circular cake mold, after baking, you will need to do some cutting. What you will want to do is make 5 triangular cuts on the cake to make it a start. Of course, you will have to discard the cut cake, but you will be left with a triangular cake. Make sure that every cut is equal to each other. This can be difficult doing it freestyle, so make sure to line up some pilot cuts at the bottom of the cake before cutting the triangles out completely. There you go, a nice star-shaped cake. The next step to complete your cake will be to apply the frosting, design the top, and stick the candles in.